Hey, how we doing, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Living to Learn. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day, your busy life, your schedule. Time is such a precious and valuable asset that I appreciate the fact that you've taken a couple of minutes to listen to what I have to say. And I hope that what you see today, I hope what you hear today is going to be helpful. And if it is, share the video with someone you think it might be helpful to as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to reach out to me directly or you're looking for additional content besides my weekly videos on YouTube, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Live to Learn Coaching. And that handle is in the description of the video. Also in the description of the video are 3 opportunities for you to show financial support to my channel if that's something that you'd like to do. You don't have to. It's absolutely not something that I am banking on or fully relying on, but it is very helpful in allowing me to continue to be consistent and to bring this content on a weekly basis. And those of you who have already supported me this way, I thank you so much. It really means a lot. For the rest of you, hey, no big deal. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, share this with someone you think might benefit from it. So let's get started. We're going to actually just wrap up the series we've been talking about for this past month. January is already behind us, which is pretty wild to think about. Like, how is the year already getting off to such a fast start? I guess that's just life, right? Especially as we get older, the years just seem to fly by. But here we are. We're starting in February 2025, the second month into the year. And the last couple of weeks, we've been discussing what's been part of my series titled, Will I Be Successful in 2025? And I've gone through a couple of different things that I've been sharing that I think are going to help us or give us our best shot at achieving success. And remember, I'm not defining success for you. I'm going to define that for myself, and I want you to do the same. So whatever success looks like for you, that's what I'm talking about. Today, as we wrap it up, I just want to, I guess this is really just going to kind of put the finishing touches on what we've been talking about. And this is really just an action, a call to action for us, right? We want to be clear about what we want. We want to be adaptable. We want to make sure that we're positioning ourselves and we're setting goals. We're exploring new opportunities, right? There's a lot that we're asking from ourselves that's going to be different in order for us to achieve success this year. But what is that actually going to culminate to? What is that actually going to be? And so today I'm going to be talking about creating. And when I say create, I mean we need to provide value. Now, creating could be a number of things. You could be a content creator, right? If that's how you're going to provide value, so be it. There are a number of other ways to do so. The main objective here, the main idea, the point is to create, is to provide value. And that is what we want to emphasize on as we wrap up this series. Will I be successful in 2025? If we want to be, we better create something. We better be providing value. Let me tell you why this is important. Because providing value not only demonstrates our expertise, we'll talk about expertise in just a second. Okay, let me say that again. And providing value not only demonstrates our expertise, but it also helps others. Remember, that's the whole point of this channel, to help others. From everything that I've received throughout my entire lifetime, and I've said this numerous times and I'll say it numerous times again, I have had it really good. I have been very fortunate. I have lucked out in life. And so once I came to that realization of how privileged I actually am, I've decided that I want to provide value. I want to help people from that place. Not everyone is in that space. Not everyone can stand where I'm standing. Not everyone has these things to draw from to help other people. And so we're not comparing each other here. I'm just sharing with you what my situation is. Whatever your situation is, that's where the value that you provide is going to come from. And to whatever extent, to whatever capacity, that's fine. But the value not only demonstrates our expertise, providing value not only demonstrates our expertise, but it also allows us to help others. It allows you to invest. It allows you to leave a mark. And it builds our credibility. It builds our credibility because now we can be looked at as a credible source. And it makes me feel very accomplished when I get a phone call or when I get a text or when I get a secondhand message that somebody really enjoys what I'm doing weekly. And it brings me joy because in my mind, I'm thinking, wow, it's actually working. It's actually doing what I've intended it to do. And that's what's going to happen for us. That's what's going to happen for you when we start to create, when we start to provide that value, however we provide it. Now, expertise, let's go back to that word, expertise. It's I would say maybe an intimidating word. And I'll tell you what, I don't know how many people I've ever actually heard confess with their own mouth that they have an expertise. Is it because of arrogance? Is it because, I don't know. Maybe, you heard the word experts in there. You don't consider yourself one. Let me give you a simple elementary definition of what expertise means. It is something that you're really good at because you've learned a lot about it and you've practiced it or you've had a lot of experience with it. That's what expertise means. Let me say that again. Expertise is just something we're really good at because we've learned a lot about it, we've practiced it, or we just have a ton of experience with it. That's what that is. Now, you tell me there's not one single thing in your life you can't look at and say, that's my expertise, based on the definition I just gave you. Don't tell me that that's impossible. However, if you really are racking your brain, you're being sincere, you're saying, hey, I can't come up with anything. Well, then perhaps part of your success in 2025 is going to be in identifying that. That's something else that I want to be able to help at, right? That's something else that Living to Learn, the YouTube channel, the individual behind it is intending to do. But that's all expertise is. Let me give you an example from back in my route delivery days. Right, I had a number of years where I was a route delivery driver. And if you've never been a route delivery driver, there's a lot that you don't understand about it. And here's one thing you're not going to understand about it is every single second counts. Every minute counts. That time will add up at the end of your route. And that's going to determine how you manage your time is going to determine how well you do. And what I experienced, and to be honest with you, I would say I'm right in the middle. I would say overall, in my career as a delivery driver, I'd give myself a B-. I think I'm being kind to myself, right? I didn't suck, but I also wasn't the best, right? I had some great days, and then I had some where I just fell apart. Well, it's not an easy thing to do, but there were guys and girls. There were individuals who just would blow me away at how good they were. They had a system down. It looked like we were doing the same thing, but somehow they were getting their stuff done twice as fast. That's an expertise. That is an expertise. That is showcasing something you're just really good at it. They just had a lot of experience. They've been doing it day in and day out, and they were just really, really good at it. See, I'm not a person that is trained to look for just the shiny things, right? If it's not in a corporate setting, if it's not a big name, then I can't recognize the expertise in it. That's not me at all. I've seen it. I've seen it in all the different areas that I've been in different careers, different jobs, different settings, around different individuals. I've been able to identify those things in other people. And I'm telling you right now, everybody that I've come across, whether they knew it or not, most of them didn't, were really good at something. And if they could just channel that into providing value, who knows what could come of it? Who knows what could become of that? And that is the other thing behind this creating value, behind providing value through our creativity, is we don't know what's going to become of it. And that should get us excited. That we've not yet experienced, we've not yet seen all the things that could come about because of our decision to create and to provide value. So in 2025, if we want to be successful, we need to create. We need to provide value. We need to demonstrate our credibility. We need to provide something that's going to be helpful to other individuals. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you invest, then you can withdraw. You can't withdraw from an empty bank account. All that's going to give you is negative, charges. You're going to get overdraft fees. There's nothing in there for you to take out. However, if you are investing, if you are depositing, when it comes time to come and withdraw, there'll be some stuff in there. Think about that. Keep that on your mind. And don't be discouraged. And don't worry about looking like the next person. We don't need to be anyone else but ourselves. So let's create this year. Let's provide value. And let's see where it goes from there. I think there's a lot to look forward to. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.